Okay, I gotta do it. Give me yellow, show me yellow. Come on, everybody, be sure. I want a picture of that. That's what I want a picture of. All right, stand on your head. No. As y'all know,
This is Dean.
Challenge. Okay. All right, is this y'all?
This is us.
All right, here's what I'm doing. This scares me to death, but I'm turning this over to y'all. I've got to get back on stage in a few minutes. Okay, we're gonna have time. Okay. Who's the ringleader? Dean.
Dean.
Who's the spokesperson? Dean. Did he run for this? Did he get enough votes?
Yeah.
Grandma. Hey, there's a guy who Johnny Cottle, our almighty director, his family, but just I'll go get it.
What do you say?
So tell some jokes.
They're saying hi.
Tell some Nigel jokes. I'll turn it.
Nigel jokes.
Hey, do you want them up here? Can we bring them back up here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you organize, I'm going to get them, and I'm going to bring
Hey,
them back
Cindy.
up here.
Cindy. He's moving now.
Welcome everybody to G3 Gomer Gathering 2012. So keeper Michelle. Michelle, there's my wife Jody, and I are welcoming you to this, and we are not just here to have our biggest gathering ever, but also to celebrate 20 years of Third Day. Where's Dwayne? Dwayne Tackett, you are up, sir. We've got a couple speakers lined up, kind of tell you about what Gomers is for you that might not know, and well, Dwayne's going to share with you. We'll let him take it from there.
All right, I am an old school Gomer. Old school, but I'm looking forward to some new music. So I was asked to share real quickly a little bit about how the Gomers came to be. In a galaxy far, far away a long, long time ago. For all you Star Wars fans, not really. It was May 8th, 2001 on Third Day's old message board. There's a lady who was an admin on the board named Corinne, and she posted a thread, said, "Who are we?" What she was referring to was Green Bay has their cheese heads, Jimmy Buffett fans were known as parrot heads, Skillet fans were known as pan heads, Third Day fans needed a name. Several names were tossed out there. A guy by the name of John suggested we call ourselves Gomers, after the song Gomer's Thing off the Conspiracy No. 5 album. There's quite a bit of discussion and some resistance to this name, but there was a core group of us who insisted on this name based on the message of being forgiven that it carried with it, and the Gomer name stuck. Then we began to talk of making up shirts, which we did. We had coffee mugs made up, we had mouse pads made up. We settled on a slogan of, "I'm a Gomer, are you?" This declared who we were, but it also opened up an opportunity for us to minister to people, both the story of Hosea's Gomer and the story of Third Day fans. Almost immediately, a guy on the message board who went by the handle of Razor insisted we were more than just fans, we were family. He wanted to take the Gomer fan status one step further than anybody else had ever done before. He suggested we personalize our Gomer names. Because he went by the handle of Razor and he used a Gillette Good News razor to shave with, he declared, "I am Gillette Gomer." Shortly after that, Corinne, who was the admin on the board, called herself Mama Gomer. She was like the mama of the Gomer family. And the list grew, and it grew, and it grew, to the point of we actually started keeping track of all the different Gomer names. These guys over here seem to realize how dedicated and diehard these Gomers were. And they bought into it and made us a part of Third Day with these orange shirts you see. You guys got it right when you said we're Psycho fans. This being said, there are now over 40,000 Gomers, all with their individual Gomer names, and we're adding more all the time. It's amazing to me that it took off like it did. But then again, I'm not all that surprised because we're a direct reflection of these guys over here and their music. But Corinne, also known as Mama Gomer, started that original list. She placed Gillette Gomer as #1 on that list since he suggested that first personalized name. Now, 11 years and 10 days later, after we became officially and affectionately known as Gomers, it's such an honor for me, Gillette Gomer, to be here along with so many of my Gomer family and friends, and to be here for those 40,000 plus Gomers who wanted to be here and couldn't be, to help celebrate 20 years of third day music. I just want to say congratulations. We love you. We're looking forward to another 20 years.
All right, guys, it's your turn.
All y'all get up there. All y'all.
I have been planning since January, trying to figure out what to say thank you. There's so many people from all over that just love you and appreciate you. So using the internet and Facebook, we're able to come together. And we have some thank you gifts, appreciation gifts, and happy anniversary.
Have you guys seen this?
We made it.
All right. This is awesome. Top preview. That's really our side. Is it best? Great.
Wow, this is cool. Yeah. It's like a yearbook. It's not a yearbook.
Some of us were also really young then.
So cool. Thank you guys. This is wow.
Reading materials.
I know one thing, I don't know if we've often told you guys, but you guys have a very strong and good reputation among Christian music. I would say equal or surpassing to that of the band. Every time we hook up with another artist on tour, every single time, from David Crowder to Toby Mac, to recently with Matt Maher, and certainly with Trevor that you guys have embraced and made part of our family. Every one of them, at some point, and usually very early on, and kind of crossing into Third Day world, because there are no fans of Christian music like Third Day fans. It's you know, every band, you hear them in interviews, and every band says, we have the best fans in the world, and then every other band then soon humbles themselves and goes, no, really, Third Day does. At some point along the way when they meet you guys, and it's something where it's really hard to express on a day like this. I mean, it's incredibly humbling to know just how much. I think it goes beyond the music, and it certainly goes to God. But the way that, you know, we were talking before how God put us together, but also the way that God is drawing you guys together. And community is a really precious thing. You know, I think a lot of times more and more we, you know, put on our iPods and, you know, are kind of in our cars by ourselves and kind of closed off from the world. So when there's an opportunity to come together, whether it's in concert or in message boards, and share and strengthen our faith together and grow together in Christ, it's a precious thing. And it's something we don't take for granted. We don't take you guys for granted, and just want to express our heartfelt appreciation for you guys. Thank you.
This is incredible. I promise you, and many of you have seen us in concert before. Sometimes we have these big video, especially at a nice church, have these big video screens on the side. And you know how I am. Every once in a while, it's like I just keep looking over to the video screen to see what's on there and how we look and all that stuff. And so that being said, I'm going to probably look at this a million times. And our kids are going to really, really love this. So I can't thank y'all enough for the support through the years. And yeah, I really will start crying if I don't be quiet. So thank y'all so much. It's very, very kind of y'all. This is a big surprise.
I was just thinking this, you know, we wouldn't be able to do what we do without you guys, without fans who come to the shows and buy the CDs and tell your friends about it, wear these bright orange shirts and sort of promote what we do. And obviously you wouldn't be here if you didn't like something that we were doing. You're not obligated to be a fan of any band or anything. And so something has drawn you to Third Day, and we'd like to believe that it's more than just 4 really good-looking guys up here. No, we can. I think all of us recognize, obviously, that there's a connection here spiritually, and that's really where it started. Was just with music that just sings about our faith in its most simple form, and then in sometimes its most complex form, and the ins and outs of life that all of us deal with, and that's what our music has meant to our fans over the years. We hear feedback from you guys every night about how this song touched your life, and that album was a blessing, and you wouldn't be here today if you hadn't heard this song on the radio at this time. Just incredible testimonies, and I pray that as one of your favorite bands, hopefully your favorite, and with you guys being our biggest fans, I pray that we can continue to give you new things, fresh music, and to inspire you and to keep you as our fans. But most importantly, to keep you as lovers of God, as people who love God, and that years from now, part of your testimony, you might not even really remember much about this whole time of being a big Third Day fan, but that somehow something that this whole collective thing has brought to the table has brought you closer to Christ, and that's our prayer. I mean, that's the whole reason we really do this when you get down to it. So, as these guys say, we just can't thank you enough. We really appreciate all that you do for us, and you make us feel special.
You know, they say about the nicknames, there's a couple of things. One is you can't come up with it yourself, and the other is it's got to make you feel a little bit awkward. And I don't think that we would have, if it had been up to us, I don't think we would have come up with the name Gomer. I think we used to like call our fans like the third herd or something kind of cute like that. But as the idea grew on me, I love it. It's just like with the band being called Third Day. When somebody's like, what's the name of the band you're in? I say Third Day, and they're like, what's that? I've got this built-in story that I can share with people about what Jesus has done in my life. And I love that when we start talking about our fans, they're like, Gomers, what in the world is Gomer? And you can start talking about the song, you can start talking about the story, and just how we're all broken people, but God loves us regardless. So, and I know that we all come from different backgrounds, but we all share that one common trait, that God's brought us all together, and we're all just kind of messed up people that are just doing life together. I love that. And I love the family that we have, that maybe the first couple of times that we met you guys, it might have been like, hang on, these guys are like really you really like Third Day a lot. But over the years, I love it. I love that we can go to Holland or South Africa or Australia or Arkansas, and we can see somebody wearing one of these orange shirts, and it's family. We see you guys, and we just appreciate all your support over the years, so thank you very much.
Let's have cake. Hang on, here's what we're gonna do. Should we take a picture? Yeah, let's do really quick. I think why don't we snap a photo? Just everybody get your camera ready. You guys just stand there. Let's get let's do this. Let's get a picture of them. Then we need a picture with the cake. So why don't y'all hold those and then you guys want to? Is that cool? You want to do that?
Thanks, Mom.
Do we want to attempt the? No, we don't. Really? You want to do a group shot? Okay, you want to, how about we have the band sit on the front and then you guys all get up on the stage? And y'all trust me?
Yes.
I'll take it. So, band, why don't you guys, we're going to take a picture of you guys up there really quick and then we're going to invite everybody up there. I'll take the photo and then we'll go have some cake and have some cake. That's what I'm saying. One photo with everybody. You guys just up there with it. Y'all.